Montreal Expos Baseball, brought to you by Fanatics and brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Our California road trip brings us from San Francisco over to Oakland. We're on the other side of the bay this weekend. We took on the Giants over the week, and now this weekend we are moving over to Oakland to take on the Oakland A's here at Rickey Henderson Field. I believe this is the fourth oldest ballpark in Major League Baseball. As of now, you have Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, Dodger Stadium, and Rickey Henderson Field. Josh Wright doing the play-by-play as always. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the A's in this one. The Expos, meanwhile, they'll have Dan Dunning on the mound, so that'll be interesting. Take a look at the lineup here in this one for the Expos. C.J. Abrams bats leadoff. He's at short. Luis Garcia bats second at second base. Batting third and right field is Lane Thomas. Joey Meneses hits cleanup at first. Ruiz batting fifth. He's the catcher. Joey Gallo is in the number 6 spot. He's the DH. Rosario bats 7th and left. Robles bats 8th and center. And Nick Senzel usually plays outfield, but he's the third baseman once again today. He's batting in the number 9 spot. Take a look at the defense around the horn, around Alex Wood here in this one. First base for the A's is Ryan Noda. At second base, Zach Geloff. Shortstop, Nick Allen. Third base is J.D. Davis, the former New York Met. And the outfield from left to right, Seth Brown's in left. Center field is Ruiz. Brent Rooker's in right. And Shea Langoliers is the catcher in this one, while Alex Wood will be on the mound. For the 2-11 Oakland A's, only 2 wins so far in their first 13 games. Expos, meanwhile, they come into this series 9-3. Ended up sweeping the Giants this week, and now they're going to be taking on the A's. Abrams with a 1-2 count, hitting .273. Strikes out on a slider way outside the zone, 1 out. Threw a slider right a little bit outside the zone. Abrams swung and he ended up missing. Alex Wood also forgot to mention his stats. 2 starts. He won one of those starts. 11 innings pitched so far, 11 hits, 3 home runs, 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. ERA at 4.91. Ended up signing a 1-year deal over the offseason with Oakland after spending some time in San Francisco. Luis Garcia hitting .348, 1 bomb, 10 runs batted in, .937 OPS. Heading into this series here against the A's. 1 ball, 1 strike, lets the slider go by. Expos in the middle of a California road trip. We played the Giants over the week. This weekend we got the Oakland A's here at Rickey Henderson Field, and then we are going to Dodger Stadium to take on, surprise, surprise, the LA Dodgers. That's it. Back to the catcher. Throw to first in timeout number 2. So there's another look at the Expos lineup for those of you who are just tuning in. Here's Lane Thomas, .238. A batting average coming into this game. That is hit foul, and the count is 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Wood. That is hit into left field, back at the wall, and this one is gone. Lane Thomas, a solo shot to left field, and it's 1-0 Montreal here in the first. Beautiful home run hit by Lane Thomas. What a way to put the Expos on the board first. A solo shot to left field, 390 feet. That was, I believe, his third home run. Yep, third home run. Here's Joey Meneses sitting at 6 home runs. Perhaps number 7 will come here against Alex Wood. Here against the A's, who knows? Or maybe it'll come in tomorrow's game. I mean, we'll be here all weekend. Ball 4 to Joey Meneses. Alex Wood, he didn't want to give up another home run. Here's Ruiz hitting .419. Swing and a miss, counts 0-1. He's got a 1,236 OPS. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Heading into this weekend here against the A's. That's fouled off, count is 0-2. That is in the gap in right center field. This one is gone. Keibert Ruiz. 2-run shot to right center field. And it's 3-0 Montreal here in the first inning. .400 feet. Keibert Ruiz showing why he's the best hitter on this Expos ball club. And the score is 3-0 Expos. Here's Joey Gallo. Speaking of home runs, even though he's got 1 so far, he is sitting at 199 career home runs. And we are waiting for him to hit number 200. When's it going to happen? We don't know. We've been waiting probably for about a week now. Circle change fouled off. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from the veteran left-hander Alex Wood. That is popped up. Ryan Noda calls for it. And that is out number 3. Well, 3 runs came in to score for the Expos on 2 hits, a couple home runs. One from Lane Thomas, the other from Keibert Ruiz. We go to the bottom of the first. Dan Dunning head into the mound. He's got a 3-0 lead. Dan Dunning, this is his second start, I believe, or his third start. Either way, he ended up losing his first start with the Expos. That ended up coming against the Pirates. Did not pitch the greatest. So he's hoping to try and bounce back here in this one against the Oakland A's. Here's Istier Ruiz. Expos coming into this series 9-3, first place in the National League East. That is hit down the line. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Dan Dunning, former Chicago White Sox / Texas Ranger, was traded over to the Expos in spring training. And he is currently the number 3 starter in the rotation. We have Mackenzie Gore as the ace, Josiah Gray, Dan Dunning, and then 2 rookies, Mitchell Parker and Jake Bennett. Jake Bennett, man, he has been absolutely phenomenal. His first 2 starts were outstanding. And we'll see him pitch Game 3 of this series here against the A's. Ruiz goes down on strikes. Might as well introduce you the rest of the Oakland A's before Nick Allen swings his bat. Ruiz leads off. He's in center. Nick Allen bats second at short. J.D. Davis hits third. He's at third base. Britt Rooker hits cleanup at right. Ryan Noda bats fifth at first. Then it's Seth Brown, Zach Geloff, J.J. Bleday, and Shea Langoliers all in that order. Take a look at the defense around the horn for Davey Martinez's Montreal Expos, Joey Meneses is at first. Second base is Luis Garcia. Third base, Nick Senzel. Shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Around the outfield and in left field is Eddie Rosario. Robles is in center. Lane Thomas in right. And Ruiz is the catcher. Not to mention he's the hottest hitter in baseball in the first 12 games of the season. Counts 1-0 to Nick Allen, hitting a .182. Takes a cutter. Ball 2. That is outside. That's low. Ball 3. J.D. Davis on deck. Here's the 3-0 from Dunning. Ball 4. Kind of the main, one of the main cons, I guess you could say, about Dan Dunning is that he does give up quite a bit of walks. He walked five batters in his last start. So he's hoping to work on the control issues a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike, a bit outside. That was too much for Ruiz to handle. J.D. Davis at the plate, former Met, former Giant. Seems like there's a lot of former Giants players who end up on the A's. And there's a lot of former A's players who end up on the Giants. I mean, think of a lot of, there have been a lot of A's Giants players over the years. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Davis. I mean, you got Barry Zito, Tim Hudson, who both started up with the A's. Double play, ball 1. Got them both. Nice play. Nice turn at second base by Luis Garcia. Dan Dunning gets out of the inning. We're going to have to name more Giants A's players. When we come back for the second, score is 3-0 Expos. Eddie Rosario, Victor Robles, and Nick Senzel all due up for Montreal here in the top of the second. They got a 3-0 lead ahead of them. 3-0 lead, but there's still plenty of baseball left to play. Line caught by Giloff at second, 1 away. So 1 out. Here is Victor Robles. Alex Wood back on the mound, doing his thing. Kind of weird seeing him with the Oakland A's, to be honest with you, because he was with the Giants for quite a while. You know, like I said before, he's one of those guys that played with the Giants and the A's. I mean, you got Barry Zito and Tim Hudson, like I said before, who both came up with the A's. Barry Zito, I think, won a Cy Young. I don't know if Tim Hudson did or not, but I know they were both all-star pitchers. They were both phenomenal. So, yeah, they were both on the A's. And then Tim Hudson left to go to the Braves. Barry Zito goes to the Giants. And then Tim Hudson ends up on the Giants in 2014. They both won a World Series. I don't know if Barry Zito was on the 2014 World Series Giants or not, but big. Those guys, there's one up the middle, base hit for Nick Senzel with 2 outs here in the second. That will bring up our good friend C.J. Abrams. He was once a top prospect in baseball. I think and now he's entering his second season in the major leagues, or full season in the major leagues. Struck out to lead off the first. Hoping to join the hit parade and maybe score a run or 2 in this game here against the A's. That's hit hard to short. Allen turns. They get the force out. And we are out of the top of the second. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Expos up 3-0. Brent Rooker, Ryan Noda, and Seth Brown all due up for the A's here in the second. Cutter's taken, strike one.
Ball, outside.
That's a base hit into right field. First hit of the night for Oakland. And it's a leadoff double for Brent Rooker. As he slides in head first. Over at second base. The first hit of the night for the A's belongs to Brent Rooker. Here's Ryan Noda. Let's see if he can get him home. Possibly move him to third. Somebody say, come on, Giants. Wrong team, buddy. You're on the wrong side of the Bay Area, sir. Noda hits one to right. Back is Thomas. He makes the catch. Rooker will tag up, go to third.
Batting six, the left fielder.
One away here in the second. That brings in Seth Brown. He's got hitting a .171, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. It's going to be a long season for the Oakland A's. You're my hero, Brown. Well, Dan Dunning will be our hero if he gets out of the inning. 0-2. Take a look at some scores around the league. In Miami, Braves lead 6-3. In Arizona, Cardinals Diamondbacks are in the second inning. Arizona's up 2-0 on St. Louis. Jock Peterson with a 2-run homer. Ground ball to second. This is going to be a win-win situation. Expos get the out. A's get the RBI. The A's are on the board. It's 3-1. And I'll bring in Zach Gelof. Hitting .233. As I was saying earlier, speaking of the Giants, they're up on the Rays as of right now. Rockies, Blue Jays battling out in Toronto. Mariners, Cubs. So there's quite a bit of interleague series going on this weekend, including this one here. Montreal Expos of the National League and the Oakland A's of the American League. Down is 0-2. To Zach Gelof. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. Ground ball to second. Garcia. Throw to first in time. End of 2 here in Rickey Henderson Field here in Oakland. A's do get a run on a ground out hit by Seth Brown. Score is now 3-1. Expos still on top. It'll be Luis Garcia leading things off for the Expos. Currently tied with the Phillies for first place in the NL East. However, we're still in April. You know, it's nice that, you know, the Expos are off to a hot start and everything, but, you know, the competitiveness, I feel like, or the baseball season to me doesn't really heat up until around like late May, early June. Another strikeout for Alex Wood. That's his third of the day. Because, you know, like in around June, like around this time of year, in real life, you know, we're seeing, you know, teams are kind of seeing, you know, what kind of team they're going to be. You know, are they going to, you know, contend? Do they have a chance at a playoff spot? You know, are we going to be buyers at the... Whoa there, good sir. I don't think Alex Wood liked giving up the Lane Thomas home run. So either way, Lane Thomas gets a free pass to first. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah, you know, like around this time in June, Usually that's when teams decide, are we going to be buyers? Because usually around this time of the season, you hear about, the trade deadline and everything, Are teams going to be buyers? Are they going to be sellers? Do we have a chance to compete for the division? Are we going to try and compete for the division? Stolen base by Lane Thomas. It's his first of the season. He had a good jump there. Slides in head first. And a little pickoff throw to second. He goes back safely. So yeah, usually like around June. I don't know, I feel like that's when the season starts to really heat up. Two and two to Joey Meneses. It's a ground ball to second. That's going to move a runner to third. There's now 2 outs. Here in the top of the third, here's Keibert Ruiz. I see we had somebody tuning into the stream. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy some Expos baseball. Ground ball, that's off the glove of Giloff. A run will score. And it's 4-1 Montreal. I'm not too sure if they're going to call that an error or an infield single. I'd probably call it an error. They called it a single. Alrighty. Joey Gallo up next. 0 for 1 popped up to the first baseman to end the first inning. Joey Gallo sitting at 199 career home runs. Would still love to see him try and hit 200. When's that going to be? We have no clue. We're hoping it would come against the Phillies. That didn't happen. We're hoping it would come against the Giants. There were a lot of home runs hit in that Giants series by the Expos. However, Joey Gallo did not hit. None of them were hit by Joey Gallo. So now we're hoping that, he may go yard here today. Gallo slaps one down the line, foul ball. Count is 1-2. I've never been this, eager to see a player hit a milestone home run. Probably more eager than Albert Pujols hitting his 700th home run. Just want to see Joey Gallo hit 200. He strikes out to end the top of the third. And no home run, however, from Joey Gallo. However, the Expos will score a run on an infield single hit by Keibert Ruiz. We go to the bottom of the third. Expos 4, Athletics 1. J.J. Bleday, former Marlin. He was a top prospect once upon a time with the Miami Marlins, and now he plays for the Oakland A's. Isn't that something? There's a swing and a miss. The count is 0-2. Excuse me. Pop up into left field. Rosario makes the catch, one away.
The catcher, Shea Langolier. Nope, that's high.
Count is 1-1 to Shea Langoliers. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to Meneses. That is steps on the bag.
The center fielder, number 1.
That is out number 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Here's Estier Ruiz. Oh, crap. Strike 2. Ruiz struck out his last time up. Here's the 0-2 from Dunning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That is low, ball 1. Struck him out. Ruiz strikes out for the second time today. We go to inning number 4. Score is 4-1. Montreal on top.
Leading off for the Expos, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario, Victor Robles, and Nick Senzel all do up for
Ball 1.
the Expos here in the top of the 4th. I messed up my scorecard
1 ball, 1 strike.
when J.J. Bleday flew out to left and then Langoliers on the A's grounded out to first. I accidentally had it on the Expos side. Rosario struck out. Well, so now I just need Victor Robles to get out. Because, well, on my card, or on my lineup card, I said that he struck out, or he grounded out to first. Well, he grounds out to third instead. A nice throw to first. So, hey, there we go. Eddie Rosario, Victor Robles, both. Rosario struck out. I can say he flew out to left. And Victor Robles, even though he grounded out to third base, I could say he grounded out to first base. And Nick Senzel grounds out to the shortstop to end the top of the 4th. 1-2-3 inning for Alex Wood. Score remains 4-1. Expos on top.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Nick Allen. That's a ball.
Ball 1 to Nick Allen leading things out for Oakland.
Huh. 1-1.
Nick Allen walked his first time up. Will look to try and get on base for a second time.
Whoa.
That is hit down the line. Count is 2-2.
There we go.
Did he go around? He did, says the first base umpire, and now Nick Allen works a full count. He's walked for the second time today.
The third baseman, number 5, J.D.
Leadoff walk for Nick Allen. Here's J.D. Davis. 0 for 1, hit into a double play his first time up. Sinker misses, ball 1. Has 15 hits, which is he's the lead, or he is the team leader in hits for the A's. He's got 15 of them. Strike 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes to J.D. Davis, runner at first for the A's. Struck him out on a curve. Strikeout number 3 for Dan Dunning. And now bring in Brent Rooker. I have a cut on my upper lip, and I have a cut on my bottom lip. Not sure how it happened.
Now batting, first baseman.
But it happened. Out number 2 is Brent Rooker pops up to the Luis Garcia at second. That brings in Ryan Noda. 0 for 1 here in this game so far. He flew out to right in his first at bat. Now here he is in his second at bat. Excuse me. That's up high, 2-1. Noda looking for something to hit, I'm assuming. Well, yeah, of course they're looking for something to hit. Did I see that the Angels are in last place? Hang on. So the A's are like 2-11. I can't imagine what the Angels' record is. The A's are 2-11 in this game, and they're in 4th place. Maybe the Angels have the same record, and maybe they're tied for 4th place, but now I kind of want to look at the Angels' record after this game. Noda, base hit to left field. Nick Allen is being waved to him. Here comes the throw to the plate. Ruiz drops it. At home plate, it's 4-2. A 2-out RBI single for Ryan Noda. That brings in Seth Brown, 0 for 1. Like most of the A's lineup. That's down the left field line. Fair ball. Noda is being moved over to third. He's held up. Brown goes to second. It's a 2-out double. And the A's have runners at second and third. The tying and go-ahead runs are at second and third here with 2 outs. Base hit to left. Are the A's going to tie this game? They will. 2-run single, Zach Kiloff. A base hit to left field, drops in front of Rosario. Has enough time for both runs to score, and just like that, we got a game here in Oakland. This was a 4-1 game. In the 4th inning, we were with 2 outs, and then the A's are like, "Oh, hey, let's start up a rally. Let's shock the viewers of this stream, shall we?" 0-2 from Blade. That pie, that's gonna miss, ball 1. We got a tied game here in Oakland. 4-4 is your score. Ball 2 to JJ Blade. Down the line once more. JJ Blade works the count full. Shea Langolier's on deck. Runner at first, 2 outs. Ball forward to J.J. Bleday. So the inning will continue. Here's Shea Langoliers. Dan Dunning having a hard time trying to get the last out here in the fourth inning. Cade Cavalli warming up in the Montreal bullpen. In case if this is Dan Dunning's last inning. Depends on what Shea Langoliers does here. Slider taken, strike one. If he swung at that, that probably would have been gone. That's a pitch he should have absolutely crushed. But he lets it go. Now it's a 2-1 count. Geloff at second. Bleday at first. Down the line, foul. Struck him out to end the inning. Dan Dunning finally gets out of the inning. Meanwhile, the Oakland A's tie the game up at 4, an RBI single for Ryan Noda to make it 4-2, and then Seth Brown hit a double, and then Zach Geloff tied the game on a 2-run single. We go to inning number 5. It's all tied up at 4. After 4. C.J. Abrams 0 for 2 in this one. Top of the order due up for the Expos here in the 5th. Count is 1-2 from Alex Wood. That is outside, ball 2. Full count to Abrams. Leadoff walk for Abrams to start off the 5th.
Leading off for Montreal, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Pickoff throw to first. Garcia goes back safely. How long have we been live for? Kind of want to know. We have been live for almost 40 minutes, I think. Let me see. 38 minutes on the dot. That's a base hit to right. That's going to squeeze past Geloff into right. Over to second is Abrams. 2-1, nobody out. There's a shot into left center field. Lane Thomas goes deep again for the second time today. The Expos take the lead. 3-run homer. Lane Thomas, 7-4 Montreal. And that might be the end of the night for Alex Wood as A's manager Mark Kotsay walks up to the mound. And it's Ross Stripling coming in out of the Oakland bullpen. He has an ERA over 6.92 ERA. So the A's will go to their bullpen the rest of the way through. Or for the rest of this game. Ball one to Joey Meneses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 7-4 Expos lead. Lane Thomas has 2 home runs tonight. He homered back in the first, and now he homered in the 5th inning. Meneses to right. Number 7 is in the books. 8-4 Montreal here in the 5th inning. As Joey Meneses goes yard. That is the 4th Expos home run in this game. 2 for Lane Thomas, 1 for Joey Meneses, and then Keibert Ruiz, who also went yard here today. 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, 2-run homer, and an RBI single. So now it's an 8-4 Expos lead.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ruiz, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still nobody out. And that's something. It's hit down the line. Count is 1-2. Joey Gallo on deck. You know, with all these home runs that have been hit here today, you'd think that it would encourage Joey Gallo to be like, hey, everyone's hitting home runs. Perhaps I should hit one. It'll be his 200th home run. Just a thought.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know for a fact if everyone on my team, if I played baseball and everybody on my team started hitting really well and hitting home runs, that would kind of motivate me to try and hit well and possibly hit a home run. But hey, that's just me. Ruiz keeping the at-bat going. Count is 2-2. Here's a 2-2 from Ross Stripling once more. Line caught by Nick Allen at short. Takes away a base hit. And the A's finally record the first out here in the 5th. Here's Joey Gallo. Hopefully you guys don't mind if I hop in and play as him, because I don't know if it's just me or not. I want to see him hit home run number 200. Right to Noda at first. That's out number 2. Okay, never mind. I don't think Joey Gallo wants to hit home run number 200.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
So bring in Eddie Rosario. Top of the order in this game. The number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Expos are all doing pretty good in this game. And then Nick Senzel also doing pretty well. Doing pretty good in this game too. One and 2 to Rosario.
Oh, that's a ball.
Ball 2. Full count to Rosario, 0 for 2, or full count, 3 and 2. Ball 4 to Eddie Rosario.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Rojo.
1-0.
Count is 1-1 to Victor Robles. In the center. Ruiz there makes the catch. The Expos hit 2 more home runs in the 5th inning. A 3-run blast for Lane Thomas. A home run for Joey Meneses makes the score 8-4 Montreal. It was 4-1, and then the A's tied it, and then the Expos took the lead back. Dan Dunning back on the mound here in the 5th inning. Top of the order due up for Oakland here in the bottom of the 5th. Ruiz, Nick Allen, J.D. Davis. One ball, one strike to Mr. Ruiz, 0 for 2. Down the right field line, foul ball. Texting a buddy right now in the middle of the game. Ruiz 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Here's Nick Allen. He has 2. He's been walked twice today. Count is 0-2 to Nick Allen.
1-2.
Ball 1.
The third baseman, number 5, J.D. Davis.
So 2 outs now. That brings in J.D. Davis. Up the middle, base hit. Another 2-out rally possibly for the A's here in the 5th. Here's Brent Rooker. What did Nick Allen do? A's Nick Allen. He grounded out to first. Okay. Just making sure. Strike 1 to Brent Rooker. That is check swing. Counts 0-2. Take a look at some scores around the league. Giants beat the Rays 6-1 at Tropicana Field. Brewers beat the Orioles 4-2 in Baltimore. Brent Rooker a bit early on that one. Count is still 1-2. Base hit to right. Over to second is Davis. 2-1, 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Would not be surprised if Martinez goes out to the mound, which he will do. So Dan Dunning is done for the day. We'll be right back. 2 outs in the 5th. Montreal leads 8-4. Here's Cade Cavalli. Coming out of the Montreal bullpen. It's 2 outs in the 5th. A's have 2 on. And it's Ryan Noda due up. First pitch outside, ball one. Cade Cavalli, the rookie. Former first-round draft pick by the Nationals in 2020. That was a pretty cool draft class, I'd say so. Right to Abrams at short, and Cavalli gets out of the inning. We go to the sixth inning. Score is 8-4, Montreal. Josh Wright doing the, giving you the call, or getting the call, I should say. Here in this one, Montreal Expos, Oakland A's. Another edition of Montreal Expos baseball. Nick Senzel grounds out to Noda to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Rod Stripling still on the mound. After coming in relief for Alex Wood in the 5th inning. C.J. Abrams also grounds out to first. There's 2 outs. Here in the 6th inning, that brings in Luis Garcia. 1 for 3 in this game. He singled in the 5th inning. It was literally the last inning.
1 ball, no strike.
Counts 1-0. More scores around the league. Guardians take down the Yanks 4-2. Rangers beat the Astros 6-5 in Texas. We have not done an Astros game yet this year. Garcia, fly ball to right, back is Rooker. This one is gone. A 2-out solo blast for Luis Garcia, his 2nd of the year, and it's 9-4 Expos here in the 6th inning. Home run number 5 hit by the Expos in this ball game. Man, that was absolutely crushed. Brent Rooker knew it was gone. Rod Stripling, I'm assuming he knew it was gone. Lane Thomas knew it was gone. And he's went yard twice today. Maybe he'll go yard a couple more times, depending on how many more at-bats he gets. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 home runs, 2 of them came today. Strike 2. Joey Meneses on deck. He too went yard today. Fastball called strike 3. So Lane Thomas did not go yard for the 3rd time today. However, Luis Garcia hits a little home run down the right field line to make it a 9-4 Montreal lead. Expos 9, A's 4, heading into the home half of inning number 6. We are 12 defensive outs away from the end of this game if the Expos hold on and win the game. The way things are going pretty well for the Expos. Just the pitching needs to hold up. Bullpen needs to shut the A's offense down.
That's a ball. 1 ball.
As long as everybody does their job and everybody executes their job properly and securely and, well, in a good way, then if you're an Expos fan or you play for the Expos, well, I'll leave this game happy. Nice play by Senzel. A pop-up in foul territory. Here's Zach Geloff, 1 for 2 with that 2-run single, or an RBI single.
Oh, 2. Ball. 1 and 2.
Strike 3 call. First strikeout of the day for Cade Cavalli.
Designated hitter, JJ Bleday.
Here is JJ Bleday.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike. No, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Here comes the 2-1 from Cavalli. There's a line out to Garcia. And we played 6 full here at Rickey Henderson Field, home of the Oakland A's since 1969. We go to the 7th.
Now pitching for
Score is 9-4.
number 61.
Expos, Zach Jackson.
Leading off for Montreal,
Comes in relief here in the 7th. He'll face Meneses, Ruiz, and Joey Gallo. Meneses 1 for 2. Fouls off a 4-seam fastball. Count is 0-1.
Hey!
Strike 2. Austin Adams and Mitch Spence. 2 righties going at it in the Oakland A's bullpen. Yesterday was the anniversary of when in World War II, when the United States
now back. Catcher,
stormed the beach of Normandy.
Ruiz.
What a huge day in American history that was.
Hey!
Count is 0-1 to Keibert Ruiz.
Ball.
That is taken ball 1. Ruiz 2 for 3, homered, singled, 3 RBIs. There's a blooper in the left. It will drop in front of Seth Brown for a 1-out single. Here comes Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 here today.
Joey
I want to play as Joey Gallo.
Ball.
First pitch, ball 1. All right, we're gonna jump in, play as Joey Gallo. And just proof that Zach Jackson's having a solid season. But yeah, here's his career home runs. 199. Would love to see if he can get 200. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. I may be asking for too much. You know? I feel like I am. Gallo, deep right field. Number 200 is in the books. '200th career home run for Joey Gallo. And it's 11-4 Montreal here in the 7th. Are you kidding me? They're not going to have a little not a little graphic showing that is his 200th home run? Wow. But still, 200 career home runs for Joey Gallo. Unbelievable. Congratulations. Here's Eddie Rosario. Let's see if we can go yard with him. Let's see if he goes yard. Oh, you bet he will. 12-4 Expos. It's a home run derby here at Rickey Henderson Field in Oakland, California. It's 12-4 Expos. Oh, man. That was hit to deep right center field. Zach Jackson's night is done.
Austin.
And now we'll bring in Austin Adams. Back-to-back home runs for Joey Gallo and Eddie Rosario. I never thought I'd say that in one sentence. And whoa, look out! Zach Geloff throws the ball away into the Expos dugout. And so Robles is aboard. And brings in Nick Senzel, 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Count is 12-4. Expos beating up on the Oakland A's today.
Ball. Low.
2-0. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, it's no big deal. You're beating up on the A's. Hey, well, our next matchup is against the Dodgers, so I'm hoping the lineup, the way we've been hitting in this game, I really hope we hit in our next game because we're playing the Dodgers next. Count is 3-1 to Nick Senzel, 1 for 3. I'm not making this up. Another home run for the Expos, this time hit by Nick Senzel. 14-4 Expos. I promise you, I did not jump into the game and hit that. No. I went back into the simulation mode. The game did it itself. Oh, man. 14-4. Expos, oh my goodness. Wonder how many people are in the stands watching this game. I'm going to check real quick. Hang on. Game log. Oh, man. And at one point, the A's made it a ball game. They tied it in the 4th. And then the Expos are like, yeah, you know what? We can do better. All right, 27,358 in attendance today. Well, I wonder how many of those people are still here. If a huge chunk of those people are still here, well, they are pretty loyal to their ball club.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Looks like we got a full house here in Oakland. Wonder how many of them are Expos fans. 2 balls, 2 strikes. C.J. Abrams, the only guy in this lineup that is not gotten a hit besides Victor Robles. Abrams down the line, count is 2-2. Man, this game has been crazy. And C.J. Abrams flies out to center. 2 outs here in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Oh, man.
No ball. 1 strike.
0-1. Luis Garcia, he homered his last time up.
Oh,
He gets a third at bat. This is his third at bat in, well, his fifth at bat of the day.
You're out.
And finally, the A's get out of the inning. I'm glad we're doing an Expos franchise and not a
The Athletics.
Oakland A's franchise, because I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. Doing an A's franchise, well, it'd probably be similar to this Expos franchise. We'll fly ball to deep right field. That is out number 1 here in the home half of the 7th. It is 14-4 Montreal. We saw 3 home runs in the last inning.
No strike.
Let's see, we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home runs. Yep, 7 home runs hit in this game. 8 home runs hit in this game by the Expos. Here's the Sturio Ruiz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Man, what a game.
Allen.
Here's Nick Allen, 0 for 1. That's a fly ball into right, or into foul territory. It'll land in the Expos bullpen. Jordan Weems, one of the guys warming up. He may pitch the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2. Struck him out 2 in the inning. We go to the 8th inning. Here in Oakland, scores 14-4. Expos on top. Here's Lane Thomas leading things off for the Expos here in the 8th. He's gone deep not once, but twice. In this ball game, there's a ground ball to short. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman,
Joey Meneses 1 for 3.
No, that's a ball.
Cardinals are playing the Rockies today. Hope they win.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike.
I was looking at Baseball Reference.
now batting. Catcher, K-Bird.
2 away here in the 8th. That'll bring in Gabriel Ruiz, 3 for 4. Strike 2 to Gabriel Ruiz, 3 for 4. Down is 1-2. Hey, fix my headset real quick. Count is 1-2 to Ruiz. Little fly ball to right. Making the catch is Brent Rooker. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Score is 14-4, Montreal on top.
The Athletics.
Leading off for the Athletics here in the bottom of the 8th, J.D. Davis, Brent Rooker, Ryan Noda. Cade Cavalli still going. We have been live for an hour and 10 minutes. So this may be one of our longer streams that we've done. Davis crushes one to right. And Thomas can't make the play. Davis is going to second. It's a leadoff stand-up double. For J.D. Davis, it's his 3rd double of the season, of the young season, I should say. And now bring in Brent Rooker, 2 for 3. He's been hitting the ball well for the A's here in this one. Ground ball to Abrams at short. One away. I forgot to mention, we have a series that we do on Fridays and Sundays. We have a live stream series that we do here on MLB The Show called the Simulation Game Series. Hang on a second. Full fly ball to right center field. The A's are going to score another run. It's 14-5. Ryan Noda, RBI single. I also have to talk about the we do a simulation a simulation series where we go on MLB The Show, the exhibition mode, and we just simulate a game that may be going on in real baseball. And if you, anybody watching, would like to request a game that we could possibly do tomorrow, because we don't really have an idea yet for what we're going to do for tomorrow's game. But if you would like to request a game, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. And you can also request games on our Discord. Let's Talk Sports. It's the Discord where if you want to talk baseball with me, football, basketball, hockey, and request future any matchups for a simulation game, we can probably, your request could turn into a live stream. Also, leave a like make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. And if you enjoy the Montreal Expos franchise series so far, that's great too. 1 ball, 1 strike from Cade Cavalli. Counts, the circle changes low, ball 2. Ground ball to second. Forced out at short. We go to the 9th. 14-5.
Now pitching for the A's, number 19, Mason Miller.
And here's Mason Miller. He is probably the best pitcher in the A's bullpen in real baseball. He'll face Joey Gallo, 1 for 4. And can we show the stat line again? Oh, it's not going to show it? Well, either way, Joey Gallo now has 200 career home runs. He now has 2 home runs this year, 1 against the Pirates, 1 against the A's. Count is 3-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Ball 3 to Joey Gallo. Eddie Rosario on deck. He is also 1 for 3 with a home run. That is crushed down the line. It's going to go foul. Little souvenir. Here comes the 3-2. That's fouled off again. That is, well, fouled off once more. Fly ball to left. Nice play by Seth Brown, one away.
Now back, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So bring in Eddie Rosario. Scores 14-5. Expos on top. For those of you just tuning in, late in the game.
1-0. Strike. Woo.
Into left field, that's a base hit. Rosario may go to, well, he might have gone to second, but he stayed put at first. Smart decision.
Center fielder, Victor
And we go, and that is a one-out single. Here is Victor Robles.
1 ball. No strike.
Robles is one of two people in the lineup that have not gotten a hit in this game. The other being C.J. Abrams. However, everybody in the lineup reached first base today.
Whoa. Ball. Strike. 3-2.
Counts full to Robles. 1 on, 1 out.
That's 4. Take your base.
now batting, third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Think that was a walk to Robles. What did he do? Yeah, he walked. Okay. Excuse me. Count is 2-0. Here's the 2-2. To Senzel. 2 outs.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams 0 for 4. With a walk in this game. There's a base hit to left, and C.J. Abrams has his first hit of the night, and it's an RBI single as Eddie Rosario crosses the plate. It's 15-5 Expos.
That's the ball.
Fly ball to center. And a run scores at 16-5.
Now batting, right fielder,
Oh, it dropped. For a second, I almost thought it was a sac fly for a second. Lynn Thomas to left. Off the wall. The Expos continue to add some more runs on the board. Here in the ninth, it's 18-5, 2-run double. Lynn Thomas.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
And now Scott Alexander will try and get the final out here in the ninth against Joey Meneses. This game has gotten way out of hand. Like, way out of hand. Another base hit to center. 19-5.
The batter, the catcher, Taylor Ruiz.
No. Elbow.
Fly ball to right. So now we go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 19-5 Expos. What a game this has been. J.J. Bleday. Home run down the line. Ninth inning home run solo blast for J.J. Bleday. And it's now 19-6. And this is the A's trail by 13.
One ball. No strike.
Here's Shea Langoliers. Might as well just simulate the rest of this inning.
That's the ball.
But we will continue it because that's what normal baseball broadcasts would do. They don't have a PlayStation controller like I do. And like, yeah, let's simulate the rest of this game.
That's the ball.
Here comes the 3-1. Ruiz has struck out 4 times today, once in the first, third, fifth, and 7th innings.
Ball four.
And he walks in the ninth. Or Langoliers walks.
Now batting, center fielder.
The ninth years this year, Ruiz. Have a quick manage, maybe.
3.
Strikeout. Force out. And then let's see if we can get J.D. Davis out. All right. Cavalli's pretty tired. Let's throw Jordan Weems out. See how he does. Gets the final out. But yeah, 19-6 is the final score. I really hope we play like this against the Dodgers.
Two strike.
Like, dude. That would be insane. Oh, 2. Fouled once more. Popped up. Senzel making the call. And the Expos win game number 1 of this 3-game series here at the Coliseum. 19-5 is the final score. I'm not kidding you. 8 home runs hit in this game by the Expos. Luis Garcia, Lane Thomas hit 2 home runs. Joey Meneses went deep. Keibert Ruiz, Joey Gallo, Eddie Rosario, and Nick Senzel. All with Expos home runs here in this game. Well, that's going to do for your coverage of Expos baseball. I'm your man Josh Wright signing off from the Coliseum. And there's Joey Gallo pimping home run number 200. Expos win 19-6. Good night from Oakland, California.
3 hours and 57 minutes.